And welcome back to the Market Wolf. I am the Market Wolf, where I give you the best bear case, the best bull case, and I give you my opinion. We are looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. We are currently sitting at $41,588.38. And as you can see, we have been in this bull flag formation, just like where I left you last week. And I told you that we could have some downside, that we would at least come down here and touch that 40,249.99 mark, which we did. I still think we need to come down to the psychological level of 40,000 itself and at least touch there. Let's talk about the best bull case. The best bull case for Bitcoin is that we can retest and revisit roughly about the $48,282.58 level, perhaps pushing a little above and testing that previous high that we put in there. Now, your best bear case is that we break through this ascending channel that we've been inside of, and we break all the way down, even past the 28, and I think we stop right about maybe around $35,000, somewhere in there, on top of that old ascending channel that we used to be inside of in red there. That was a former resistance support line that was very important, that I sniffed out and detected like the wolf that I am. And of course we got support off of that back here and took off. So what's my opinion on Bitcoin? My opinion on Bitcoin right now is that it's really more towards the bearish side. Again, just like last week, I told you I think we can chop in this range within this ascending channel. I suspect, once we do get to this fib line, if we have not broken down yet, that we will. However, I do believe we're going to see a further breakdown this week. I think we're definitely going to test that $40,000 level on the nose. I think we're actually going to test the bottom side of this ascending channel we've been inside of to see if we want to get support. I think there's a high likelihood we break down through there and actually come down to that 20-day moving average on the weekly, possibly to $37,275.98. However, that at that point would just be a healthy back test. That does not mean that we're surely breaking down. The one thing we have to watch for in the long term, if we do break down there, as I'm estimating that we will, is we have to make sure that we're not going to put on a right shoulder, because you can see this looks a little bit like a left shoulder ahead here, and then possibly a right shoulder. And what leads me to believe that is this high wick right here. But we have to keep in mind that was on a little bit of FOMO into the market on the part of some people with the Bitcoin ETF. So just so you remember and recall, I did call these moves point to point. So go back and watch those videos if you don't believe me. Go look at my posts on Twitter. It's all there. Let's take a look at Quant. Your best bull case on Quant is that by some miracle, this candle closes the weekly time frame as a hammer candle, possibly in the green, but even if it was in the red, that would still be okay. We want to hope for a close there like that would possibly show us that we have some more upside. I think it's possible in the short term your best bull case for Quant is to possibly retest maybe about $124.85, right at the kind of top side of this ascending white dash channel that you see here. I really think that's your best bull case right now. Your best bear case would be a total breakdown all the way back down to around $92 as you lose support on that channel. And if you can't maintain support on some of these other levels, like around the $95, $96 level there, $96.48, my opinion is that it is likely that Quant is definitely going to lose support within this ascending channel that we've been in now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 weeks, which is tough to lose that uptrend. However, and I do think, unfortunately, we're possibly going to, we'll have to see. We're going to probably experience some chop in this range around the $96.48 level, and just above that, roughly about the $106.17 level. We did get that quick wick on $107.75. There were people that had buy orders set there, but I do think that's going to break through. Ultimately, I really do suspect that at this point, that we are probably going to come down to this white uptrending line that we've been on for quite some time now. And we may test somewhere, it's difficult to say exactly where, but somewhere on that line, maybe 92, maybe 87. Is that low? Wow. No, I think that's a little too much. Maybe not. I mean, we could have a major drop that way. I think that it's definitely, I think we're definitely in store for $96.48. I will say that much. I think that's a possibility that we could test that level. And if we don't test that level, we'll at least test that mid-range right there, maybe at about $100 if we don't break lower. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling on Quant. That's your best bear case. That's your best bull case for the coming week. We will see you next time on the Market Wolf. Be sure you follow me on Twitter. I post all kinds of charts there, from the stock market to different cryptocurrencies that I do not cover in video. So if you want to know what's going on in the crypto market, if you have a chart you want me to look at, if you want to know what's going on in the stock market and you have a chart you want me to look at, just drop me a message in the comment section here on YouTube or over there on Twitter @RealMarketWolf. We will see you next time on the Market Wolf.